Guess who made headlines today? Yep, that's right. Our boy Bappa, Mr. Brendan Schaub, and not for anything good. That's just not his style. He made headlines for saying something stupid. Are you surprised? Yeah, I feel the energy. This comes from the MMA newsfeed over on bloodyelbow.com with the title reading, Brendan Schaub predicts he'd beat Mike Tyson in less than 60 seconds. It's no disrespect. Brendan Schaub courageously predicts that in 2025, if they were to fight, it would be a huge mismatch between Brendan Schaub and Mike Tyson. Gee, I wonder why, Bappa. Could it be that he's almost 60 years old and you're 40? Or could it be that Mike Tyson almost died in June? The dude had 8 blood transfusions, lost half his blood and 25 pounds in the hospital, and had to fight for his life to get healthy. Brendan Schaub always kicking a man when he's down. In a recent episode of the Fighter and the Kid podcast, Brendan Schaub goes on to insult, of course, the legend in Mike Tyson. Then, of course, cowardly shifts the blame to Brandon Marshall, who's an ex-NFL player, like the snake that Bappa is. Schaub then proceeds to lie more and more as he does. In fact, Brendan lies so much he probably believes his own bullshit by now. Delusional doesn't even cut it. Brendan Schaub is fully detached from reality.
When me and DC were hosting that Super Bowl show with Mike Tyson and that Brandon Marshall, who's a great receiver for the Broncos, it was like kept fucking with Tyson, and DC was like, "Buddy, you're poking the wrong bear, and you can't fight."
No,
I know you think you can fight. He's like, "Me and Brendan would be fine, but you're gonna get fucked up, dude."
100%.
Like Mike Tyson's, and he kept like poking the bear, like making fun of him in his shoes.
Really?
And you could tell Mike Tyson was like, "Fuck this, dude." We went on break. He's like, "What? Who the fuck is that?" DC told him like, "Hey, bud, you don't have mine and Brendan's skill set, man. You're gonna get fucked up. You keep poking that.
You don't
bear."
speak this language.
No, bud. Yeah, I saw some clip on me and Mike Tyson just having a disagreement, and I think somehow it was like, does Brendan Schaub really think he can beat up Mike Tyson?
Well, I'll answer it. Want me to answer it?
It's like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, man. I'm trying to be cool. But if you know anything about fighting,
Mike Tyson would know that.
He knows
Now,
that.
if you put on gloves in his prime, obviously you're going to sleep.
No, I'm talking right now.
But
If he walked in here,
if it's fighting,
it wouldn't last over a minute.
well, you'd grab his legs and then it'd be a
It's
situation.
so stupid.
It's no disrespect to the great
No,
Mike
but I think
Tyson.
as people grew up on him and like, oh, he was the scariest man in the world. Yes, when he was 19, that guy was a monster. Still not top 5, but he was a monster. But when it comes to actual like fighting, we just have a different set of skills.
Correct.
It's no disrespect. It's stupid.
No. And that's fine.
No, I bow down to that guy.
Of course.
Perpetually lying. Incredible. Man, I don't understand how you can lie about stuff that is clearly being recorded and everyone has seen and heard it. Is Brendan that dumb? Or does he truly believe everyone is that dumb? I mean, what a compulsive liar. Bappa, you need to take your meds. I think at this point, Brendan Schaub lies just for practice. And never forget, kids, when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life again. Just so happens that Brendan Schaub being miserable is what he enjoys, and yet he never gets any better at it. Compulsive, pathological, heard it both ways, B. God, it's just crazy how much he lies on camera. And then it gets posted online. Like at that point, it's not even a joke or unbridled hate to say he's a well-documented liar. There's got to be at minimum 10 different the lie versus the reality comparison videos of Brendan Schaub. In fact, I printed out all his documented lies and it's 300 pages worth. Don't mess around, Bobby Lee. He's got your IP address. But seriously, it's instinct. Schaub is totally empty inside, literally filled with lies. And if he's filled with lies, he isn't empty. Bappa Schaub surrounds himself with people on his daddy's payroll. And anybody who shits on him or calls his ass out for all of his bullshit gets gadooshed like he did a BGL, Mark Harley. Oh, and remember George? That dude got a one-way ticket home for Christmas and a phone call from Lex for New Year's. Poor George getting fired so Brendan can hire a new intern to milk him. Yeah, I know, bizarre and greasy. Oh, and Brendan, we've seen the footage by now. Mike Tyson and his Super Bowl party, having you there with Daniel Cormier and Brandon Marshall. Mike Tyson put his nuts in your face, Papa, while staring you down eating fruit. So, bro, it was not Brandon Marshall. Brendan Schaub likes to dissociate from every negative experience he has. I personally think that Brendan Schaub is mentally ill. I know, what a stretch. Every humiliating experience that he has, he remembers it in a more favorable light. His own consciousness is protecting him from his entire being getting crushed by the truth. It's how Brenda keeps taking the L's but just goes. Because as you know, Papa just goes. Schaub obviously has a personality disorder. I don't mean to laugh, but it's true. Along with an antisocial personality. And I believe all of it is born out of childhood drama. Like we mentioned, the saying, Papa just goes, essentially means that he keeps moving fucking people over, never stopping to ponder anything himself, so he never has to think about all the shit things he does to people and confront the lies because it would be too much, which is literally textbook antisocial behavior. Schaub is incapable of emotions or having the perspective of another person. He's a genuine psychopath. And let's talk about his childhood trauma. His childhood trauma is having no friends because all he does is lie. Same as now. Don't believe me? Here's signs of a pathological liar. Stay with me here, embellishing lies with extensive details, telling dramatic and highly unlikely stories, appearing anxious while talking, getting defensive when confronted about a lie, constantly changing their story or being vague when questioned, lying about something even when there's no reason to, seeming unconcerned with being caught in a lie, feeling a high when they get away with lying, passing off a story someone else told as their own, and acting in ways that don't match their words. Pathological lying or lying compulsively can also be a symptom of antisocial personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder. People with these personality disorders may lie to gain sympathy or social status or to preserve a false sense of self. That is Brendan Schaub in a nutshell. Now let's get back to the story. Just imagine a timeline where Mike Tyson absolutely shatters the shit out of Brendan Schaub's Botoxed face with a brutal hook. Whoa. Stop the clock. Nothing a double can't take care of. But I heard it both ways, B. Plus, what's Mike Tyson gonna do? Volume punch him? Yeah, that would be pretty rad. The revisionist histories are getting more blatant and desperate. Brendan Schaub just casually putting himself at the same level as people like Daniel Cormier. Okay, look, honestly, I'm not sure if he's lying anymore or if his brain is such a scrambled egg that it got rewired by the constant lies. And now he's remembering the things the way he wished they were. Oh, and please, Brendan, keep that same energy when Mike Tyson is staring you down like a silverback that's going to pounce on you if you had blinked. Always the big guy in his safe space of a garage. And I guess making this ridiculous claim that he'd beat Mike Tyson in less than 60 seconds, but it's not disrespect. Yet you're disrespecting the man by mentioning it's no disrespect. Well, I guess now Bappa is taking the Jake Paul route. This is like someone saying they could beat up Muhammad Ali in the early 2010s, put Schaub in a time machine, and send his ass back to the 90s and see what he has to say then. It's becoming pretty tired hearing people saying they could beat Mike Tyson now, that he's an old man that almost died, by the way. It's also pretty typical for Brenda to go after fighters who are past their primes, and how he likes to portray himself as a legend killer. Who are you? Randy Orton? Look, Bappa, saying you could beat up a 59-year-old is not a flex. It's actually a sad cope. Oh, and trust me, big country begs to differ. And think about it, this could happen, right? Brendan Schaub versus Mike Tyson, easy payday for, of course, Mike. But I can perfectly imagine Bappa fumbling this fight and getting KO'd in the first 10 seconds by a grandpa who almost died. Talking about Mike Brooklyn, Mike Africa, Mike Tyson. And shit talking fucking a legend and a champion after this guy bailed from the heavyweight division when things got tough because Joe Rogan knew this idiot had zero work ethic and couldn't hang with real competition? I don't know, Bappa. I think you'd be surprised. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comments section down below because that's what matters. Even though we don't matter, right? But go ahead and sound off, please, in the comments. I want to know what you think. Also, guys, do me a huge favor. Hit that like and subscribe button. Share the video if you could. I want to try to put some videos together more and more on this channel, kind of grow it. So again, I appreciate all of you. So I'll see you guys in the next video.
Like, but the Balenciaga one, Jesus Christ.